Hello everybody and welcome to Rimworld, where last time I think we were getting quite low on food. But we were doing quite well with sealing the base up against any would-be raiders, etc, etc. We have a female and another female turkey in our base, but I think I'll try and tame them, because the turkey eggs would be really handy. But up here we have some bucks, which I think might make some good meat. Also have quite a few berry bushes around, which can be harvested. So we do have some potential sources of food, we just need to get the colonists out to go and get them. So the first thing I'm going to do, since we're going to try and get a little bit of meat, I really need them to haul those stones as a priority, but I'll get that done in a sec. First thing we need to do is to make a butchering table. Where is it? It'll be under production, won't it? So we really don't have much that we can make here. We've got a crafting spot, so we can make simple bows, simple shivs, things like that. But I think we do have enough weapons for everybody, so we don't need that just now. And a simple research bench. So I think the butcher table will be one of the first things, and it will be made out of wood, importantly. I can then also make something called a campfire. I think, anyway, hopefully. Yes, I can. Temperature, a campfire. So at the moment we're 13 degrees indoors, so we could actually do with a little bit of warmth anyway. I'll make a little campfire in the room. They can actually cook on that, apparently. So those two things are very important for food production. But I think what we'll do, we'll see who's got what weapons. I'll also bring up their characters so I can see what they're like. So, you're good melee, you're quite good melee. You're very good melee. You're reasonable melee. And you're rubbish melee. Right. Trogo's probably going to be staying at home. But certainly Crocodile. You're going to go get that jade knife. Duck. Actually, Mole. You can have that club. Eagle. Get a peeler. Duck. Get a spear. Okay, that's probably the wrong way around. Oh well, never mind. I think a peeler might be an actual throwing weapon. Okay, then we're gonna get them all drafted. Except Trogo. Trogo's staying at home. Trogo will be building. I want 4 of them. Okay, they're all selected now. I want them to come up and surround one of these bucks while they're still kind of asleep. I don't know whether they're still asleep. Yeah, they are still asleep. In fact, this one, all on its own. I'm just going to position. I'm going to be really cheesy here. I think you can see what I'm doing. I'm going to get them all into position around this buck. Or this doe, actually, I think it is. And then I'm going to say melee attack, melee attack, melee attack, melee attack. Ooh. So now we have a doe that's in shock. Eagle, did you take a little bit of damage there, mate? No, that's good. We unfortunately do need meat from this stow, so we're not going to be taking it back and rescuing it. The rest of its little group is now awake, so I could try and hunt them down, but they might group aggro on me. So I think the prudent thing to do at the moment is just to take the meat back. So, if I undraft you all, and then, oh no, empty place to haul. Right, okay, you need a little outside stock room then. Just like, that's fine. Okay, now let's see if they'll haul it back now. An empty place. Okay, hey, do I need to allow it bodies? Yeah. Just allow everything, please. Thank you. Let's try now. Thank you. There we go, back with our prize, with our piece of meat that we can use. Okay, so now what I would like is for... Who's a good constructor? Crocodile's apparently our constructor. Okay. It's for Crocodile. Start working on that. Who else is a good constructor? Trogo. Mole's actually reasonable. Okay, Mole. Work on the campfire. We do need food. I'm sorry, I know you need to sleep, but it shouldn't take long. There we go, nice campfire. So it's going to start to warm up the interior, but that's okay at this time of year. And then we'll get our main cook to go and butcher the deer in the morning. I think the deer will last a little while, 3 days, so we've got some time. I don't know if anyone's starving yet. Food situation is pretty dire. Okay, I'll just let them go to sleep. Okay, so we can just let things go a little bit faster now. We've done our little hunting expedition. Let's see what everyone does when they wake up. I need to set up a bill here so that they know to butcher creatures. And I think I also need one to make... We could make a bit of kibble. We could do that. And that'll do for now. I'll work on the numbers later. You can make it a gather spot. Well, that's quite nice. But what I can do is I can tell them to make pemmican, which is what they had to start with. And that is made out of like berries or sort of vegetables and meat. So that's why we need to keep going out and hunting. Now what I also want to do is to give them the orders to see if there's any of these that are looking ready to harvest. And I'll harvest them. Harvest. We can get the ibexes here as well. So you don't want any that say cut plants because they're not really ready to harvest. And then what I'll do is I'll tell them to harvest those berries as a priority. And that will then mean that they'll have just a little bit of stuff to make their pemmican stuff with. That's all the right ones I can see there. They're just bushes, they don't have any fruit on them. That one's not ready. Oh, that one is ready. Can be harvested. Because, you know, soon I'm going to have, like, a whole load of turkeys tamed. I'm going to have a load of food. I'm going to have loads of stuff I can do. But at the moment, I really just need to get a little bit of food to keep them going. So we'll just see what happens now. No! Don't you even dare start eating that, you little monster. Oh, alright, animals, you're staying inside. Animal Area 1 is there. Animals are allowed in Animal Area 1. Thank you. Go back inside. Stop eating all my stuff. So you're not even that hungry. Right, cool. There's a bunch of meat there. Oh no. No. You're not eating my meat. Go away. You can have kibble. This is the thing I realised, is that you have to exclude the walls if you want them actually to stay inside. Yeah. You all have to stay inside, just for now. Oh, people are eating all that meat, and they're not going to make the pemmican out of it, unfortunately. But I suppose it's better than... Need defences. I should make traps, sandbags and turrets. Well, I have started to make walls, and for probably the first raid or two, I'll get away with just sending my guys out with their weapons. I mean, Trogo clearly needs a bow or something. I really want to tame the turkeys. Crocodile. I mean, I'm going to end up with melee hunters, which is never any good. Definitely, you've got things growing now. 124% growth rate on the strawberry plants. Oh, and the rice plants. There's obviously some nice conditions for them at the moment. That's brilliant. Okay. Oh, we could harvest that one. Yeah, I think you're going to need to go out and attack another one, unfortunately, guys. So, I'm going to draft you all. I'm going to go out here. Oh, now they're all in a big bunch. That's annoying. There was one out on their own a minute ago. There's also a wolf out here. That'd be handy to defend the base. Okay. I know I can do this more when I'm sleeping, but I think you can still do it a little bit. Okay. Okay, the dome moved a bit, but still down. Still downed her. It's fine. I feel sorry for the wolf, even if it does come after us. Okay, let's get you to haul that. Oh no, it's forbidden. Just needed to get them off the tile. Right, now we can do some butchering. To be honest, butchering I may as well just do forever. kibble until I have like 20 or something. Pemmican on the fire. I'll do until I have 20 as well. Probably could do with a bit more than that, but we'll just start with that. Stop eating raw meat, guys. Come on, just butcher it. Why don't you? Butcher. Good lad. Right, now we have some decent amount of meat. So who is our grower, our main grower, or someone that can do harvesting and will likely succeed at it? Like mole. Not a plant cutter. Oh, right, okay. You need to be. Now you are. Right. Oh, that did a decent amount of food, actually. That's cool. Where else were there raspberry bushes to be cut? A couple down here. This will immediately give us food, which is what we really need right now. And I don't know whether we can make pemmican out of these raspberries. Haul them back, please. Cool. Kibble is being made for the animals. What I want to do is just make a specific, like, little kibble area for them. So I'm gonna make a little tiny stockpile zone here. Very small, just a couple of spaces. And it's literally going to be for kibble, nothing else. So if I clear all, and I go to foods, raw food, no, meals, kibble. That is just a kibble square. Oh, we have traders, nice. And then I'm going to say that I want that as like a higher priority storage, so I'll make it like a preferred or important. That way hopefully someone will come and move it. I don't want it there. There is a bad place for it. The animals can't get it there. Cool, kibble is being made inside. That kibble won't rot though, so if we can get someone to move it. Ah, cool. Pull that inside for them. Nice, now the animals are fed. And I think we're making pemmican on the fire. So we will be fed. Yep, there's pemmican being made there. Now, were there any other raspberries around? Because we've still got a bit of meat. Got a warg in our base. It's not good. Might end up eating our ibex rams. They're both male, so I probably should just kill them, honestly, for meat. But we will soon have a lot of veggies and we'll be able to just make meals and it'll be a lot easier then. We've got three guys out here still that we can nom if we need to. Right, one thing I do need to do quickly before we resume the play button is to just make sure that the home area is right. So I'm just going to have a quick look at it. Okay, honestly, I don't mind that being the home area right now too much, but I'm just going to make a couple of adjustments to the home area there. Just want to sort of just make it all linked up a little bit more. Just in case I do have to restrict them to home and they can't move between the fields and stuff. I'm also just going to clear out just very slightly outside the walls. Because the last thing I want is when I'm restricting them to home and thinking that they're inside, is for them to be going, oh, I can go outside. In fact, the walls do need to be included, because if the walls go on fire, then we need to be putting them out, so that was a bit silly. Let's include the walls. Although usually the best way is to just ensure that nobody has a reason to need to go outside. But if I do see any fires, I'll manually make it closer. I'll manually make it expanded so that they can go outside. Or just allow them outside. Is there a little strip there that they weren't allowed in, apparently? That'll do for now, I'll probably expand it later. Right, so we either need to tame the warg, or we need to kill the warg. That would be really handy, because we have a warg, a male warg here. So if I could get a female warg, then we could start doing some warg breeding. And that would be really good, but yeah. Who is a good tamer? Animal handling. 6. 11. So Mole is very good at animal handling. So I'm going to put a tame tag on this warg. Right, I'm going to try and tame the warg. I'm going to send Mole down. What's Mole? Sleeping or something? Or we maybe not tame when they're sleeping? Oh, and who's a good... Before they leave, who's a good social skill? Oh, we have terrible social skills. Eagle is probably the shaman. Quick, run after her. Quick, quick, quick. Let's see what she's got. Okay, so we can sell our short bow, we can sell some kibble, we can sell some pemmican. And they have nutrient-based meal, which we don't really need. An incendiary launcher and medicine. No, we don't need any of that really. And we can't really afford the medicine, I don't think. We'll keep going with herbal for now. And hopefully we'll get some more medicine offered to us before we need to make hospital beds. But hospital beds are going to be a while off, I would say. So this pemmican, alright, the venison needs to be refrigerated or turned into something really quickly. As soon as they're back up, we need to be working on that. Well, at least we fended off starvation for now. Who's a good cook? Because I'm going to just get you up and make you make stuff as a priority. I'm not going to mess around. It might be that the pemmican... I'm just going to say do forever for now. And then we'll see. But who is the good cook? Mole and Trogo, really. Trogo doesn't have much interrupted sleep because it doesn't fight very well, so... Need materials. Right, so the reason we're not making that into pemmican is that we are out of raspberries or whatever. So let's see if we've got any more anywhere. Could harvest that one. That one's not grown enough yet. It's better if we can leave them until they're fully grown, but... Right, there's 2 here, so let's try them. And it was Mole that was our main plant cutter. Mole, get out there. Cut those. I don't want to waste the venison, you see. Okay, so Mole is eating that. Eagle, what are you up to? Hauling wood. Okay, that's fine. Mole, don't leave without them, please. Haul them. Thank you. 21 berries. So now, Trogo should be able to cook. Fantastic. We should give the community a name. What should it be called? I wish that it would let you go back and do this. Because I can never think of a name for it. It's terrible times. We shall just call it the Tribe of Sheilab for now. Oops. God, my typing is terrible this morning. People are like, your typing's terrible all the time. Yes, I know. Just gonna be really boring, call it the Tribe of Sheilab, and hopefully in future ones, my commenters can maybe give me some suggestions for what I can call colonies in future, because I really struggled to work out what to call them at the start, and then I'm like, no, because it comes up and I'm like, if I call it what it just said there, I'll never get a chance to change it again. So Tribe of Sheilab, here we go. And I'm just going to let them cook a couple of things. Poor mood. Oh. Okay, why have you got a poor mood? Probably because I wouldn't let you sleep. I'm not giving you anything to play with either. Well, no joy things, have we? Ate without a table, shared bedroom, disturbed sleep and feeling terrible. Okay. Mostly people are alright, but it's just Duck is in a bit of a bad mood. Duck decided to eat a corpse. Now, that should go away soon, hopefully. In about 5 hours, so she'll feel better after that. And the corpses are all gone now, and they have been processed into a bit of food. Although the food is going at a rate of knots. Considering Trogo just made a load of food. This cannot grow fast enough, I'll tell you that right now. We've got some that are like 45% grown now, so hopefully... There's also some raspberries there that can get cut. Yeah, hopefully we'll start being able to make a bit more food soon. We do have more things we can hunt next episode, and we do have things that we can start to grow as well. Well, we can start to harvest as well to make that pemmican, because the nice thing about that pemmican is that even outside it spoils in 1 year and 1 season. So I think that the travellers, when they came, maybe ate a bit of our food, which is kind of annoying. Wish they wouldn't. Don't have enough food for you to be sharing, thank you. But anyway, we're gonna leave it at that for now, because I think we've done a decent job. We've so far managed to get our food all sorted out, and we're just about keeping it going. So if we keep on hunting, keep on cutting berries, and people can just eat the meat. And the meat spoils so quickly though, so that's going to be a bit of a problem. But because we don't have any refrigeration, the meat is just going to go off straight away. So we are going to end up killing a lot of animals if we're going to keep trying to eat meat. So what I think we're going to have to do is just really try and go out there, harvest as many berries as we can, and just see how it goes really. There's quite a few. There's turkeys, there's ostriches. I mean, when we get to the point where we can tame a couple of animals that are, you know, not just the dogs and the wargs and the Arctic fox and stuff like that, but actually things like turkeys that'll make us proper eggs, then that's going to be quite nice, because it'll be just more things that we can eat. But anyway, I'm going to leave it there for today, and I hope you enjoyed the episode. And if you did, then please leave me a like in the comment section below. If you want to continue to watch the series and see how we do with the little tribe, then please subscribe to the channel. I can let you know when new videos are coming out. Hope to see you next time, but in the meantime, look after yourselves and keep being awesome.